welcome to another Black Man Presents. Hope you're well. I got another REN video for you. This one came highly recommended by a lot of you, and it's one that you suggested I should really watch as my next video. So I'm loving this guy after just 2 videos. The guy's superb. So I'm going to be watching the tales of Jenny and Screech. It is 30 minutes, so I'm going to do something that's a little bit unorthodox for myself. In between the songs, I will be obviously making remarks and reactions to it, and because the way he tells the story as well, I may chip in sometimes during the track itself. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to experiment with a few things, to be fair, because I've had a lot of comments saying should react during the video, and people say no, don't. So I might put a poll up to see what you prefer, whether I react after or react during, and I might try something else. I don't know yet, but let's watch this and we'll do the reaction throughout, with it being such a long video. Okay. Love that style of guitar.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
Wow.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Wow. Okay, shit. Bloody hell, that was emotional. I just love the way he tells you. You just get so into his storytelling. Even though he's singing you a song, he's kind of singing you a poem and telling you, narrating the story at the same time. It's really clever what he does. He's bloody brilliant at it. And it's just the storytelling just entices you. So that Jenny's tale I'm obviously going with there was from what I'm getting off that, she knew the street, she knew London like the back of her hand, but for some strange reason, which we all get like a gut feeling thinking something's not right tonight, and you do change your mind. So it's quite interesting that he's actually sung about that. I mean, I don't know if these just stories he's made up, or these are actually things that have happened to him in life. And if they are, then it's quite sad that his life has went down that way. But wow, what an emotional story. Okay. Wow, you didn't tell me. I know, like, seeing his first track in that room in the chair, and I had the instinct that was, and I had the instinct that it was in his mind. That was his mind you were seeing. Oh, yeah. Right, so let's crack on with the next video, and we'll watch and gather thoughts. My God, honestly, didn't realise that I was going to be so emotional with this. This is really unbelievable. Really good, great storytelling. The guy has got so much talent, and it is just really good storytelling. He's good at drawing you in from the first notes. The way he played that guitar, I love how people can play like mariachi style guitar like that. Well, it isn't mariachi style, but you know, I love the sound of the guitar like that. But just the way he preps himself, just ready to tell the story, and you're already like, yeah, come on, let's tell the story. Come on, you just can't wait. And it was such a tragic tale of Jenny. Right, let's see what's the next, shall we? Self-taught as well, brilliant. Beautiful. Right, Screeches, okay.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
So before you go to that next bit, so this is obviously a troubled 14-year-old. Did I get that right, 14? But it's a troubled young lad who's obviously into his drugs, having a rough time, and robbery is obviously one of the ways he pays for his addiction. So, from how am I gathering the story so far, he's gone to his mates, he's panicking because he knows Jenny's dead, and he's committed a murder. So a young lad like that will pretty much panic, crap themselves, and try and find a mate for help and advice.
Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
Was that a bipolar
Siren
reference?
sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Ooh, okay. Right, there's a... Right, so obviously there's another one after this, so let's talk about the story of Jenny. Sorry, not Jenny, Screech. I'm loving this storytelling, he really is drawing me in from the start. How he used the guitar, improvising as a gun, brilliant. So Screech is obviously a very troubled young man. He's committed murder, he's panicked, he's acting like a lot of teenage troubled kids do these days. We've all come across them in England. We've come across them everywhere. They're so troubled and irate that they think they can take on the world, especially when they're under the influence of substances. It's quite a sad thing to see. It really is. I mean, we had a more, well, I would say a better childhood when we were growing up. Yeah, there was shit still going on. You had glue sniffers, you had a lot of crime, we had kidnappings, child abductions, which still goes on to today, but it didn't scare us. We knew there was gangs out there, we had skinheads, we had Nazis, we had all sorts in our streets, but it never fazed us. We still all got together as mates, hung out and just played football or whatever in the street. We just did nothing but play games. We didn't go out, cause trouble. We just enjoyed each other's company, fun, and that's how our childhood was. But there are some kids out there that are listening to Screech's story are kind of troubled. They grow up without probably any parenting, left to fend for themselves, to grow up themselves, to learn on themselves, and sadly a lot of the time that's where they go down the wrong avenue and they get into trouble and meet the wrong type of friends, and then they start drinking, using drugs, and then start doing things like that, thinking that they're hard, bringing weapons into it, all gang fights and everything like that. And it shouldn't be like that, man. It shouldn't be like that. But on Screech's side of it, he's obviously off his head that much that he's wanting his next fix, and the only way to get next fix is to rob Jenny. And because she hasn't handed anything over, he's just gone swinging. He's got arsey with her, lost the plot, swung at her with a knife and killed her. Now, seeing Ren at the beginning, during that video, ringing his girlfriend up and saying, "Oh, can I swing by? I miss you," and she said no. Then obviously it's like the devil inside him's come out, where he's just totally torrenting his girlfriend for no reason at all, because she said no and he didn't want to be told no. And that's why I was saying a bit of bipolar. So was that his way of saying he was suffering bipolar? Is that a condition of his that he's just saying the story? That's what happened to him. With bipolar people, you can just suddenly snap and turn. Interesting, very interesting. Right, I'm well into this story. Let's look at story number 3 and see where this is going to go. Okay, who's Violet?
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
I like how he prepares himself for telling the story.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflector misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
How did I know that was going to be the outcome? That they were brother and sister? That was really good storytelling. Really good. Brilliant. Absolute brilliant. So it's all stemmed from domestic abuse from her dad and partner. Sadly, some women get that though, don't they? They really do. It's horrible. But just to even have that reveal at the end, you kind of... I don't know, I just felt like it was coming. I really did feel like it was coming. As soon as I said twins, I was just like, oh, hang on a minute. Don't tell me this is Jenny and Screech and they're actually siblings. And he did. I love the way he prepares you for the stories. Just the way he plays the music, gets you into a false sense of security, and then tells you the tale. But I just love it the way he just starts singing the song, then goes into narrative, into a bit of a poem, does some acting, and then gets back into it. It's really good how he does it because you don't feel like you're being pulled out of the story. You're still glued to it, thinking, right, keep going. What else happens? Tell me. And that's what I'm loving about him. He's just a great storyteller. I mean, it's tragic if this is all based on his life. It is very, very sad, and I can understand why he wants to tell the story to make people aware. But it's brilliant. Absolute kudos to the lad. If this is how he's telling the story of his life, fair play to him. Absolute fair play to him. And to do what he's doing now to tell his story is even just like, you couldn't be more prouder of someone who's been in that scenario or lived that life, and now he's singing about it. He's turned his life around singing about it. That's if it's, if it is all based on him. If it's not, bloody good stories. That's all I can say. He's a real good storyteller, brilliant artist, brilliant poet, brilliant singer. And the fact that somebody told me that he's self-taught on the guitar as well and can play a lot more instruments, that alone is fantastic. It really is. Just goes to show what a prodigy he is. What a great talent that guy's got. It really is. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. I will do some more REN very soon because you peeps on the comments have left me a ton of songs to watch. And I'm going to watch them. I really am. You've got me into metal. You've got me into REN. I am, coming across all these great artists who've been out there for a few years. And why the hell am I just coming across them now? It's all thanks to you peeps that brought these artists to my attention. Thank you so much. Okay. I want to thank my sponsors, City Live Radio, broadcasting 24/7 across the UK and the North East, online on Roku devices, smart speaker, and on the app. And also thank you to Leo's Legacy as well, great charity set up by Bex and Ash for love and memory of their 2-year-old son, who sadly passed away from a rare brain tumour. Go and give that charity a lot of love and support, please. Thank you. I would like to thank my subscribers, if I can say it. Thank you so much for all your support and all your comments over the last couple of months and weeks and days. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I also want to thank my patrons. I want to thank my Buy Me a Coffee folk and anybody else who has shown support and interacted with me over the past couple of months. Thank you so much. I will be back very soon with some more reactions. Until then, stay safe, keep smiling, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.